Hello everyone. Today's my presentation topic name is Booking.com Developer Focused Kubernetes Platform. My groupmates name are me Asadali Dogar, the other one is Shamila, Shashnika, Nevoda and Probati. The topic I choose Kubernetes cluster deployment on AWS. Introduction project Booking.com infrastructure migration from OpenShift to Kubernetes. The goal is developer empowerment through Kubernetes on AWS. Project overview Kubernetes managed by AWS. Secure management through RPAC. Tools are Helm, AWS ILM, AWS Code Build, AWS Code Pipeline. AWS architecture cluster setup. In the cluster setup, manage nodes, VPC and subnet configuration, secure group, security and network components. Clear visual architecture diagram provided. Security and access. Ensure precious permissions and security. Step-by-step RPAC configuration process. Integration with AWS ILM. Roles visualized clearly. Addressing key challenges. Identified challenges: complex integration between AWS IAM role, Kubernetes RBAC policies, balancing strict security with operational flexibility. Implemented solution. Relative IAM RBAC policy drafting, extensive testing and validation processes. Developer benefits: simplified self-service deployment, clearly defined secure access, and enhanced productivity through automation and monitoring. Thank you.
Hi, I walk you through how we were streamlined developer onboarding at booking.com using self-service tools. First wheel Helm developers can now deploy entire application in seconds using reusable charts. We were provided internal templates for key services like Nginx, Redux, and Postgres, and even for custom microservices. This eliminates manual YAML and encourages standardization. Next, we introduce a self-service namespace creation. Developers no longer wait for admin approvals. They simply run a script or fill out a web form. Automation applies RBAC quotas and security policies instantly with full integration into our IAM system. The results: deployment time dropped from 60 minutes to under 10. Namespace setup went from days to minutes, and failure rate fell drastically, showing clear gains in agility, governance, and security.
Hi, I'm Shashanika and I'm here to discuss about monitoring and logging. Logging and monitoring are essential elements of a sustainable Kubernetes platform. They offer insight into infrastructure utilization, application performance, cluster health, and troubleshooting. We have used Prometheus for metric collection. It is designed to gather metrics and alerts. And Grafana is for visualization and dashboard. It is the visualization layer of Prometheus. This helped us to track resource usage, application performance, system utilization, and system health in real time. In addition to Prometheus, we used AWS CloudWatch for centralized login and monitoring. This is all about monitoring and login, and now I will hand over the presentation to Navoda to present about CI/CD pipelines for deployments. Thank you.
I'm going to explain the CI/CD pipeline for deployments. CI/CD stands for Continuous Integration and Continuous Delivery or Deployment. It is a process that helps developers push changes faster and more reliably. In our case, the pipeline has four main stages. First, in the source stage, we connect to a code repository like AWS Code Commit. In the second, the build stage, AWS code build retrieves the code and build the application. And third, in the deploy stage, we use AWS code deploy to update the Kubernetes deployment. And finally, in the monitor and feedback stage, AWS CloudWatch help us monitor everything and get alerts if something goes wrong. This setup makes deployments easier, faster, and more secure for developers at bookings.com. Thank you so much.
I'm doing the evaluation and adoption and performance. So these are the key performance metrics that I have set with the targets for AWS. You can see how it's going. I'm going to talk about this one in the deeply in the next slides. These are the platforms performance metrics. So the first, we got the cluster health. This is the procedure we're using Grafana and Prometheus dashboards in AWS. And also, this is the Amazon EMR, which is a big data service that offers by AWS to run Apache Sparks. And it's an open source application, and also it's a very cost effective. This is there to, these clusters is there to help and detect critical issues with applications, infrastructure, real time, and identify the root cases very quickly. And when it comes to the dashboard, this is how the dashboard looks like. So you can set all the targets as I have showed you in the very first slide, and you can change and you can achieve the targets by the time. And when it comes to the pod scheduling, same, we're using Prometheus or the Grafana dashboards. This is how it looks like. You can set the targets and you can see and monitor all these stuff. And when it comes to the Amazon CloudWatch, this is a tool that is allowing you to keep on track on the health and performance of AWS resources and applications. This is how it looks like. And when it comes to the dashboard, yes, this is how you monitor the health and performance of the AWS CloudWatch as well, which is very important. When it comes to the cost optimization, AWS has Cost Explorer feature you can use, and you can monitor all the EKS spendings with the right nodes groups. And this is an example which I insert for monitor cost and usage for the past 3 months. And also you can export all the reports afterwards using Cost Explorer. When it comes to the security and best practices, you can follow all the protocols that I've inserted here. You can use AWS Secret Manager, and you can use restrict pod-to-pod traffic because of the network policies. You can use auto logs. These you can use in the booking.com to achieve scalable and developer-centric platforms to reduce operational overhead. Thank you so much for joining with us. We are the group MCG3, and thank you all.